Have you ever tuned into someone's Twitch stream or YouTube video and noticed how differently their game looks compared to yours? Have you ever wondered to yourself, what modifications are they running and how can I get those as well? Well, today we're going to be going over the absolute best modifications that you should be running to enhance your World of Warships experience in 2023. G'day everyone and welcome. Before we jump into the details, I'm just going to quickly state that the mod pack that we will be showcasing today is going to be Azlane's mod pack. Compared to the official World of Warships mod station, Azlane's has got such a wide variety of mods that I think it is just a better mod pack to be using. Now, before people go in the comments and ask me, oh, should I be using this mod pack? It is 100% and completely safe to use as verified by Wargaming themselves, okay? You will be able to find 90% of the mods found in Azlane's mod pack in the World of Warships mod station as well, but I'm just going to stick with Azlane's just because it has so many more mods in comparison. Now with that out of the way, the first thing you're going to want to do is to follow the link in the description to the official webpage and download the pack by clicking on the main download link. You're going to want to save that to the desired location on your computer and you're going to open the file. Once the application is open, you're going to click next until you get to this screen here. Once on this screen, I highly recommend selecting the show preview window so that you can get a preview of what the mod will add or change to your client. Once you've done that, keep clicking next until you go ahead and reach the directory selection screen and make sure that the correct client version is selected. If you play on the Asia server, then you want to install World of Warships Asia. For the EU server, it would be World of Warships EU and so on. Now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at some of these mods. There is a vast variety of mods that players can choose from to alter the game to varying degrees, so I'm just going to focus primarily on the mods that I use and ones that I feel will yield the greatest benefit for the average player. Mods that affect customization such as skins I won't really touch on as they don't really have an impact on the game and they're really based on personal preference. Starting off with the first one off the bat will be the team panels by BADoBEST. It adds much more detailed information to the team panels during the game, which can be accessed by a small cog icon just above the panels. It allows the player easier access to greater information without having to press the tab button to show the full team list, saving you time in the battle. The next modification is going to be the Team HP Plus. Put simply, this mod shows the total HP pools of both teams. This mod also has a cog icon as shown, which you can use to modify the information it displays and how it is displayed to you, as well as being able to move it around the screen to personalize and make it more pleasant for your viewing experience. Personally, I like to have mine just above the team list, as indicated so on the screen. Okay, buckle up fellas, cause I'm about to hit you with 9 separate mods and each of them are going to be worth their weight in gold. You ready? Let's go. So starting off with, we have the Consumables Monitor. Now this one is excellent for monitoring your teammates' consumables when they're active, when they're on cooldown, how many charges they have left, and if they have any at all. And this allows you to make more informed decisions on how you can play based on the capabilities of your teammates. Playing HP, this one allows you to observe the HP pool of enemy aircraft squadrons. Also, it is kind of fun to watch the damage numbers when those enemy planes happen to fly through your flak. Sub battery. This one allows you to accurately track the time of both friendly and enemy subs batteries, meaning you can make informed decisions about when submarines are likely to surface. Capture time. This displays an accurate time to capture the point, allowing you to monitor the capture duration even when you aren't in the cap circle. Travel time to point. This essentially describes how long it will take you at your current speed to reach the desired cap if you travel in a straight line towards it. Just keep in mind, this one only works when you are holding down the Alt key. Regen Monitor. This displays the total amount of HP that your teammates can heal back. It's shown in the form of a little white section on the displayed health bar, and it is quite useful to see how much your friendlies can tank gain back into the fight. Spotted indicator. This one is an absolute must-have, and this gives you the ability to easily determine if a friendly ship is currently spotted or not. Advanced torpedo marker. This alerts you to when enemy sub-torps are homing in on you and when the homing has ended, whether that be from the ping running out, the torpedoes entering their target dead zone, or you simply using your damage control. Torpedo detection marker. This will display when torpedoes fired by both yourself and your teammates have been detected by an enemy ship. Note, this does not include when torpedoes are detected by Hydro, so please keep that one in mind. Well, that was a lot of mods to cover in such a short stretch of time, so I hope you managed to get all of that. And if you did manage to get that the first time around, comment pretzel down below in the comments. Now, let's move on to the next set of mods. One of the most important mods you can use to help improve your performance in game has got to be the Minimap by BattleFrame. This allows you to view the radar ranges of both friendly and enemy ships by pressing Alt, providing you with the ability to carefully position yourself on the map, and will hopefully help prevent you from being jump scared by the sudden realization that everyone inside your postcode can see you when there's a radar. There are a lot of customization options available for this one, and I personally have basically all of the options enabled, which you can do by clicking the cog icon above the minimap and adjusting it to your liking. The Advanced Attention Marker mod sees its greatest use in competitive modes, such as clan battles, as you can now ping on the minimap and it will show a marker in the 3D space, not only causing less confusion, but also will help simplify the process of following pings by teammates, thus saving some valuable time. Now, this next mod is vital for all the submarine hunters out there, as it greatly improves your ability to find and track enemy submarines. The modification Submarine Pingers on the minimap temporarily places a marker on the minimap from where a sub pings from as it pings. It will also place a marker in the 3D space, making it much easier to implement your plane-based ASW, helping you to hopefully sink that pest. Have you ever wanted to look at a ship in your port, but you just can't seem to find it in the tech tree? Well, this mod here is the answer to your prayers. The mod Tech Tree All Ships, and I like mine in the vertical tech tree format, will allow you to view every ship that exists within the game files in your own personal port, even if you don't own the ship. The next two mods, Server Population and Resources, allow you to easily view in your port the number of players online on your server and how many community tokens, coal, and steel you have without needing to open your armory each time to view them. DPM, Overmatch, and Speed Rounding Fix simply add these values into the side panel of the port, allowing you to quickly find and learn these values. The more important and useful one, however, is the Auto Container Collector. If you feel a little bit lazy and wish the game would auto-collect the specific containers you wanted, then this mod will certainly help with that. Each time you reach the experience threshold required for a container, it will automatically collect the container that you last personally selected without having to access the container screen. So make sure if you are after a specific container, whether it be a resources container for example, make sure you last select that before installing this modification. This next modification is a personal favorite of mine, and I highly recommend it to all players. Battle Expert will help you work out if an enemy ship is turning towards or away from you, as well as your ship's relative angle to them, and vice versa, so you can work out the optimal time to fire an AP salvo into their broadside, or where you should adjust to launch your torpedoes. The next mod is going to be the Advanced HP bar. Simply, when you reach the maximum potential of your heal, it will start flashing blue on both your health bar and also cause your heal consumable at the bottom of your screen to start flashing. This is customizable as well, and by clicking the cog icon above / next to it, you can adjust some of the settings to your own personal liking. Fighter Assistant 2. This allows you to quickly view how many aircraft each of your CV fighter squadrons has remaining and how long they each have left in their current action time. Build Viewer is a very cool mod, although it's not quite as important as those previously mentioned, as it allows me to quickly show my ship build whenever someone asks me during my Twitch stream. By the way, check me out on Twitch. I'm live every Saturday and Sunday starting from 8 PM UTC plus 10 Brisbane time. Link is in the description. The Module State Viewer shows the HP of your main battery guns and torpedo launchers individually. This is very useful, particularly for your torpedoes to work out either how lucky or unlucky you got when spawning in to see how much HP they have at the start of the game. Okay, we have another round of very important mods, so get ready, let's go. Pingometer allows you to easily see what your latency to the servers is. 3D Radar. By pressing Alt, it will show you the radar ranges of both enemy and friendly ships within the 3D space. Score Timer. This is based on the number of caps held and time remaining, and will show you which team will win. Shot Timer shows the exact time, counting down from 20 seconds when you last shot to when your detection will return to normal. Radar Timer keeps track of how long you have been within the radar or hydro range of an enemy ship. Clock in Battle shows the time according to your computer. Improved Chat version 2 displays what ship a player is in when typing in the chat box. Well, hopefully you fellas got all those mods. Moving on to the last few mods here. If you didn't know what the caliber of a particular gun is for either the Imperial or metric system, this modification here, gun calibers in millimeters or inches, will show all gun calibers in both measurement systems. As a content creator, I have replays enabled with no limit to the number of replays that are saved, and I do like having them categorized into specific patch versions just so it's a lot easier for me to be finding the specific replay I'm after. And the very final modification I would say for people to use, which would have to be the ability to hear sounds when the game is minimized, and this also works for when you are alt tabbed out of the game as well. And there we have it, a plethora of incredibly useful modifications that I highly encourage everyone should be using to help improve your game in 2023. If you did find this video useful, go ahead and smash that like button down below, leave a comment to let me know what your must-have mod is, and let me know if there's any mods that I might have accidentally left out. If you do want to see more from me, then go ahead and click the subscribe button, and if you ever wondered what your first super ship should be, then you're gonna want to click on this video to find out more.